Act normal. Stop it.
There it
Yo,
is.
yo, what's good?
What's up, my man? How we doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing all right. Doing all right. This has been fun. These guys are a little crazy.
I know. I saw you. Hey guys, if the screen switch, you could just click this button too at the top. You could click the little two arrow button. Put your grill in is crazy. No, I saw you on Shark Stream too. I didn't know if you were in the break, but I saw you hopped in there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty new to all this stuff, so I'm just I've pretty much been collecting cards since they made cards of me with Contender Series, and now I'm just figuring all this stuff out though. So I'm hyped about it.
No, it's cool because the on card autos. There's only like three fighters, four that have on card autos, and you got you, Aaron Blanchfield, I think Rose signed on card, and then a couple rookies like Hernandez and all those. But no, I'm sure people will sell you your cards. He said he's buying all his cards, boys. So I'm sure
I
people.
am, yeah, absolutely. Hit me up.
So yeah, in here there's the on card that you have the booklets. There's the regular patch autos, and there's the others. I saw the one of one patch auto was pulled. Saw that.
Yeah, so I've seen a couple one-on-ones pulled. I saw the patch auto. I saw the Marks of Greatness one-on-one is pulled,
Yes.
and I think maybe one more. But I want to say there was four one-on-ones total in the whole collection. So maybe the last one's in this box.
That was great. And I saw that the USA card was sick too. That someone pulled that one.
Yeah. I left some inscriptions on a few of them just to like make the chase more fun, you know.
Wait, are there inscriptions on like the other like non super low numbered ones or just the low number?
Um, yeah. I put some inscriptions on like some 99s and I think like some 1 to 30s. So I can't remember exactly, but I think I put 4 or 5 inscriptions on different cards.
Yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
Boys, we have 13 left. We're gonna run a lot of these spots just at $1, so pay attention down below. You'll see the auctions. You guys feel free to ask me questions. Can I join? I think it only lets you do two, Ethan. It only lets you do two hosts, I think. But yeah, guys, spots are down below for no, I don't know. There's only spots down below on auction. Feel free to ask any questions. Yeah, we got 145 people up in here, boys. Oh, glove booklet. That's sick. It was the UFC glove, right, Tanner? The UFC glove. I saw some of the glove patches people signed. I don't know. I know they send you a bunch of patches and stuff like to do the fighter worn stuff. So I think some people signed them and then they put them in the card.
Oh yeah. So they didn't send me any glove booklets to sign. They sent me basically like with the way it worked for me. They sent me all the patches already in the card because it was just too late, like with the negotiations with my contract for my signatures and stuff. So everything that they sent me the patches they were already in the card. So I didn't get any gloves or anything like that.
That's dope. He asked you smoke cigars.
I don't not until I'm retired.
Which fighter? Bo versus Brock, who wins? That's
Oh
like
man.
the fucking when Islam called you out. He said, "I want Bo Knuckle."
Yeah, exactly right.
Uh,
These dudes are hilarious.
I know. No, sometimes the chat can get crazy. It can get crazy sometimes. Usually, there's like some fake pages that come in too.
All right.
Did you find anything different for first auto? He said he inscribed some of them on the Immaculate Wrestling Camp.
I don't host any. I have people reach out for wrestling camps once in a while. I used to do camps like all the time, but now since I'm fighting and stuff, I don't do them as much anymore.
Okay.
Message me, Paul.
Booklet auto. That's sick.
Yeah, that's
Hey, thank
dope.
you for the trade, Buzz. Appreciate you.
Mhm.
When you're going hunting again, they love your Instagram.
I have a big hunt coming up in the end of May, so I'm fighting middle of April, and then I'll get ready. I'm going to hunt brown bear in Alaska, so coastal brown bear, some of the biggest bears in the world, with my bow. So that'll be pretty fun. And then right after that, I'll hop back home and get ready for another fight.
Where's that at?
That'll be Alaska.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
Wait, you're doing that before your fight? You said.
I'm doing that right after my fight on 300, and then I'm going to fight again right after that. So hopefully, I'll just fight, hunt, hunt, just kind of go back and forth.
And then get a contract in between. Tell Bo to get Kyle Snyder into MMA.
Kyle's my dude. I've talked to him about it, but I don't think I don't think he wants to fight. He loves wrestling too much.
Do you think Khabib is overrated? I think Khabib's overrated, but I don't know.
I was looking at Khabib's record the other day, and I think he obviously towards the end of his career was beating all the best guys and stuff. So you can't really take much away from him at that point. But to me, the GOAT is John Jones, just with how long he's been in the game, how much he's won, and I mean, to me, that's the guy that's the best fighter ever at this point.
Yeah, I mean that's what most people say. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like people at this point say John Jones. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard, man, because you talk about there's so many guys at different weights, and there's so many different reasons to like a guy and or think he's number one. People say Jones, people say Khabib, they say Demetrius Johnson, GSP, Silva. You know, for different reasons. I feel like the guys that have a legitimate argument to me are probably Jones, Khabib, and Demetrius. But outside of that, I don't really. I feel like there's a lot of good guys, but those three are really like the only guys that have legit arguments in my mind.
Yeah, this is the question. This is the question everybody asks. Hamzat Chimaev. Everyone asks Hamzat.
Yeah, bro, I want him. I want him. We're gonna make it happen at some point. I think that, his last fight at 185 was hopefully he stays at 85. But I feel like, in my opinion, I think that fight needs to be big. It needs to be for the belt. So
Yeah, no reason.
however that happens, we can make it work. But yeah,
That's dope. Yeah,
I would like to do it. I would like to do it in Raider Stadium. So that would be pretty sick.
that'd be crazy. Yeah, what do you think of his last fight versus Usman? That was interesting.
It was. I feel like it showed a lot. Obviously, Usman's the toughest guy he had fought up to this point. I think had that fight gone a couple more rounds, the outcome might have been different. So, just I think that Hamzat did a good job building his reputation at the beginning, but as he's been fighting tougher guys, you do see some holes, which that's gets to be expected with anybody, right?
For sure, for sure. Previs, stop it. Um, fun. Oh yeah, you just had a new baby, so congratulations on that. Yeah, how's it being a new dad? There you go. Yeah, that's a
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's good, man. My son, he's 2 weeks old now, so
great.
just these last 2 weeks been really adjusting to new responsibilities and stuff like that. But it's all good stuff, all fun. I'm still able to train quite a bit because my wife's a champ. She stays up with him through the whole night, feeding him and taking care of him. So we've kind of been just figuring out a system and how to make it work. But it's all good things.
You gonna raise him as a fighter?
I don't know, man. I don't really want him to fight. I would rather him do something maybe more fun, have him play golf or play football or something like that. So we'll see. But I think my wife was a track and field athlete. She was Big Ten champion, NCAA American stuff. So I think that he'll be an athlete too. So we'll see. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's good genetics then. Someone said Joe Pfeiffer. What do you think about Joe? I like Joe Pfeiffer. He was on
I
your.
like Joe Pfeiffer a lot. I think he's a tough fighter. Got a cool story, and he's definitely done well with the opportunities that he's been given. So, hopefully he continues to improve, continues to get better, just like me, and maybe we match up down the road.
Yeah, no, he came on here a couple months ago, and he doesn't have any of the autograph cards in here. He's some regular cards, so he came and did some autograph stuff. That was pretty cool. But
Nice,
he's super good. He's a good fighter. So
definitely. Yeah, seems like a cool dude too.
yeah, super nice. Very so. Here's Frankfurt Tita boys hopping. Most underrated fighter right now.
Man, I think there's a lot of underrated guys, but I think the top underrated fighter right now is my buddy Anthony Cassar. He's 2-0 pro. Uh, Fought his last fight on Fury FC. He'll be fighting again in March on Fury FC in Houston, Texas, and he was collegiate national champion. The only guy in college wrestling to beat Gable Stevenson. He actually beat Gable twice, and just starting his MMA career off. So he'll be getting his third fight in March, and hopefully, whether he goes to contenders or not, I don't know, but he'll be in the UFC soon and be UFC champ. He's fighting at 205.
Let's do it. You guys heard it here first. So
Mm-hmm.
we only have 4 spots left, and then we can rip this box. Chase some cards for you guys. Chase some cards for Bo. We only have Connor, Islam, Jack Della, and Tyra. I'm gonna run Connor at $49 if you guys want him. Here you go. If you have any other questions, put them in the chat. All-time favorite fighter. Thoughts on Conor McGregor? That's an interesting one.
I would say my all-time favorite fighter. I don't really have a favorite fighter. I watch a lot of guys. The guys I watch the most film on are probably I watch John Jones. I watch Yoel Romero. Um, who else do I watch? And I watch fighting. I watch all different kinds of fighting. So I watch Muay Thai. I watch boxing. I like watching Floyd Mayweather. I like Marvin Hagler. So a lot of those guys are guys I watch, and I would say McGregor. I don't really have a lot of thoughts. I just hope that he fights soon. I think it's good for the sport when he's fighting and puts a lot of eyes on the sport and stuff. So we'll see. But like I said, hopefully he fights at some point in 2024.
Yeah, so that's the right answer. What do you? So you're into? I'm not into boxing really. I'm not really into boxing, but what do you think about Francis' fight?
Oh yeah, Anthony Joshua. Yeah, that's a big fight. I, I was one of the guys that I didn't really think that he would be competitive with Tyson Fury. I was, just kind of like, coming from a wrestling background, I imagine, an MMA fighter trying to wrestle a high level wrestler, and it's like that's not going to be competitive. But to see Francis go out there and compete the way he did, I thought that was really cool, really exciting for MMA fighters, and good for him. So I think this fight with Anthony Joshua, I would say that he's a little more, you can't really overlook him now that he had such a close fight with Fury. So we'll see how this goes. I think it'll be very telling, but I'm happy for him that he's getting these big fights and doing well.
Nah, it's cool, especially since everyone shit on him for not re-signing with UFC, not taking the contract, not fighting Jones, and then he gets some huge bag somewhere else. So
Definitely, yeah, it's good for him.
yeah, guys, we got 3 spots left here. We have Tyra, Della, and Islam. I'm just gonna dollar auction Tyra and Della, and then if you want Islam, we'll do $100, boys. I'm just gonna dollar all the other ones here, and then we should be good to go. Wow, there's one fight he wants. Yeah, I think Hamza. I think that's the one.
100%. Yeah, that's definitely the one that I want the most. And I think, like I said, it'll happen. I just want to make sure it's under the right circumstances with the right build up and promotion. And, I think it'll be one of the biggest fights in UFC history. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, that's a sick one. Favorite combat sport other than wrestling?
I like, I would say boxing. I love boxing. I love watching it. I think that nowadays there's not really great fights being put out consistently. So I watch a lot of older fights, but I really, really enjoy boxing. I think that there's just something about it, the strategy and um, the way that certain guys fight. I really appreciate, and try to definitely add that to my game.
Everyone, the instant you said that, people say you want to beat. Would you beat Jake Paul?
Jake's actually a buddy of mine. We've trained once before, and I'm sure we'll get more training sessions and sparring sessions in. So, he's a really good guy, though. Always been super cool to me. I think he's a great promoter and knows how to promote a fight. So, I think he's going to be fighting again soon as well in Puerto Rico, which will be big. So, yeah, Jake, I like Jake a lot. But yeah, we've trained together, and it was good rounds for sure.
You guys both are with Better Picks, right? Like the app.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So Jake started better with another one of our, I guess another guy that we're with. His name's Joey Levy, and then they brought me in as the first combat sports athlete. So I've been, been with the company for a little over a year now.
That's cool. That's cool. You think Jake is gonna do that? Jake in MMA? Is it because wasn't he doing some shit with PFL?
Yeah, so he signed with PFL. So I talked to him about it, and he's trying to make a fight happen with Nate Diaz. So I don't think Nate really wants to fight, but I think eventually he will fight MMA for sure. So right now he just he's focused on I think boxing, but he definitely wants to get into MMA. We've done some MMA training together as well.
Yeah, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
NFL team.
I don't really root for teams. There's certain guys I like. I went to high school with Kyler Murray, so I always root for the Cardinals. They didn't have I don't think they had a great year, but I know that they just got a big win. I think they beat the Eagles maybe a week or two ago, so that was good. But then I went to school with Micah Parsons as well in college, so I root for the Cowboys, here and there. But I don't really have like a team per se.
That's fair. Yeah. Everyone says favorite female fighter.
Don't do this. I'll be honest. I don't watch female MMA a lot. You know, I obviously respect what they do, and I think that it's very similar to us. But to me, it's like I have three sisters, and every time I see them getting hit, it just like makes me cringe because I just think of my sisters or something like that, or my wife, and I'm like, oh man, I don't like watching them get hit.
Wholesale Sports Card Senior, how are you, brother? Bro, you're weird. That's a weird question, DXC. All right. KO of the year, Josh Emmett or Izzy? Dude, Emmett's KO was crazy.
Yo, Josh Emmett's KO. Yeah, I think as far as if you look at it, I look at it two ways. I look at Josh. If you look at just what actually happened, the knockout, like Josh Emmett's was probably better, but the situation, given it, you know, a guy that already beat Izzy a few times for the belt, like I think that you have to factor all of that in. And I mean, I don't know that you can beat that situation with Izzy, right? Like the comeback story, revenge, getting that, and then the post fight Selly, it was so just ridiculous. It was so sick. So yeah, I mean, I would probably give it to Izzy, but like the pure actual what happened, I think Emmett's KO is better, but the situation to me was everything.
Yeah, that's true. The whole storyline behind it, everything. Trading cards, Panini to Fanatics. It'll be pretty similar, guys. It's the same cards. Most people, I'm sure they'll sign. Nunez, I just read not like 8 questions straight, and they're all joke questions. Right? Let me tell you. That's bro.
Oh, I go Chick-fil-A sauce every time, dude. I'll do the Chick-fil-A sauce. It's the bomb.
Oh my god, guys, we got one spot left. It's Islam Makhachev for $100. It's no lower. $100 on Islam. He's got a million fucking cards in here. This guy's fucking insanely good. Buy his cards. Let's go. At a dollar, stop it. Harder fight, Hamzat or Pereira? That's a good question.
Hamza would definitely be a harder fight. Just Pereira. I mean, obviously he's got big power. He's big, but I mean, he's not as nearly as well rounded as Hamzat. Not nearly as strong in the grappling. So Hamzat's definitely a tougher fight for me.
Yeah, that makes 5 Guys or Shake Shack. Then you know 5 Guys is the right answer. Come on.
Yeah, for sure, 5 Guys. But overall, I'm an In-N-Out guy. I'm a big In-N-Out guy.
No, we don't here, so. Is there in my none? It's just that's just like Cali, no?
Yeah, like so they all over the West. So they got him. The furthest east I've seen him is Texas.
That's a crazy comment, Jimmy.
Why'd it go all red like that? So everybody sees it.
If it's red, they don't see it. You saw it?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
All right, just making sure.
I thought it was like highlighted or something.
Yeah, no, if it's red, that means whatnot mutes it. Thankfully.
Got you. That's funny.
No, guys, someone buy Islam at $100, boys. You're gonna. I bet you probably. You probably had a card. Islam, you might not though. So don't take my word for it. Yeah, he can see the hidden chat. But now you guys figure out the trick to get him to read your questions.
Oh dang, they know now.
Oh my god, this is very fucked up. Someone said you versus 10 Hasbullahs. Who would win?
Oh my gosh, me versus 10 Hasbullahs, I would destroy them. It would be like I would just be kicking field goals over and over again.
Kicking field goals is crazy. No way. He's got an autograph with Khabib on here too. They did a dual autograph. I pulled the card. Let me see if I have it on my phone. How many Hasbullahs is your max? Who put slow mode on? Turn it off. Turn it off.
I'll take out infinite Hasbullahs, no problem. I'll grab one of them and just start beating the rest of them with that, with the one I grabbed.
Just start fucking whipping him around and shit.
Yeah.
Card. It's pretty cool.
That card's sick. I actually want one of those.
Oh, it's actually a sick card. Oh my god. We're full, boys. We're full. We filled the break. Let's go. I appreciate all you guys. Everyone, make sure to follow if you're not already. Join our Facebook group.